guys, it's Justine. Today's video is part 2 of my makeup collection slash declutter. Today I am doing the 2 middle drawers of my makeup collection. If you missed last week's video, I will link it down below. I show you how I organize all my makeup. This video is part 2 of 3 and I'm just gonna go and get into it. I can tell you right now that most of the stuff that I'm gonna be showing you right now is like my face drawer I'm going to be keeping. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna show you is actually this this palette, which I had in this drawer. I'm keeping this. This is a decent palette. I actually won it for free in a giveaway on Elf's Instagram, and I don't reach for it a ton, but I do really love the palette. Next, since that was eyeshadow, might as well talk about eyeshadow. I have this Manna Kadar. I've actually used this as a highlight. It's kind of broken up. It gives like kind of a peachy highlight, and this is in the color Fantasy. Keeping this because I love it. I also have these 2 Naked Cosmetics pigments. One is in Desert Sunset, one is in Sierra Nevada. These are just so amazing. I love them for highlights. This one's like, again, kind of like a pinky highlight, which is a little dark for my skin tone, but I do like it for like an inner quarter highlight. And then this one is perfect for an all over highlight. It's just a perfect, like, just literally a perfect highlight. Sierra Nevada, these are the Mika pigments. I also have this Milani black eyeshadow. I got this a while ago because I didn't have like any makeup palettes that had black in it at the time, and I wanted to do a smoky eye, so I got this. I want to put it in my Z palette, but I don't know if you can tell, but the way that the eyeshadow sits is kind of elevated, so I can't really depot it and put it in my Z palette. So it's staying here, leaving it in there. This one is another one that I want to put in my Z palette. I actually, I've only used this once. It's in the color It's a Girl from City Color Cosmetics, and the pigment is just not very good. It doesn't show up. Like, do you see that? The pigment is, see, look, it looks so pretty on your finger. Yeah, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna declutter this just because that's not good. Which is kind of disappointing because I do like a lot of the things from City Color Cosmetics. Moving on to like blushes and highlights, I have this Pixie by Petra like blush highlight duo. This is just so pretty. It's so pretty. The blush isn't coming up that much because my skin is kind of red, but it's so pretty. I don't reach for it as much as I should. I don't have a lot of Pixie products, but the ones that I do I love. Next, I have this Tarte blush in the color Party. This was one of the Sephora birthday gifts in 2017. This is my go-to blush. This is the blush that I use every single day. And so keeping this. Another blush that I use a lot is this Ivy Beauty in the color Peach Sheen. It's just a nice peachy shimmery blush. The camera's not doing it justice. You see it right there? Ooh, my skin is like so red today. It's so beautiful. And then on to highlights. This I'm decluttering. It's ColourPop in Super Hardcore. This is actually a Super Shock shadow, but I use it as a highlight. It's actually kind of broken. It is on its last limb. I've used it so much. This is like, honestly, again, another really nice highlight, but I have just used the crap out of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. Another one that I'm decluttering is this Becca highlight. If you saw my birthday haul, I got this Sephora Favorites selfie kit, and this came broken. And so they sent me a new kit. The kit I just showed you is the one they sent me. I haven't opened it yet, but it came broken, and I tried to use it, but it was impossible to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one and use the one in the new box that they sent over. I also have this e.l.f. baked highlighter. This was my favorite highlighter for such a long time. I use this every single day for such a long time. If you know the e.l.f. highlighters, they're like round, and look at the dip in this because I've used it so much. I haven't hit pan. Look at that. That's so beautiful. So keeping this, even though I don't use it every day, I still love it. Next is this other one that I was just a little disappointed with. It's the City Color Glow Duo. And this side is powder. This side is a cream highlight. And you're supposed to be able to put the cream highlight on and then put the powder on top, but it just makes your makeup look so cakey. So I just mostly use the powder, and honestly I use it more as like a blush because it's kind of dark for me. The cream is also not super creamy. It's kind of hard to pick up. I am keeping this for this side though, but It's just not amazing. Next is this Artist Couture highlight. This is my go-to highlight. This is in Illuminati. If I run out of this, I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this is one of the things that, like, if I run out of, I'm rebuying it, which doesn't happen a lot for me. There's only, like, honestly, the only two products that I like rebuy time and time again is the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Too Faced Melted Matte and Child Star. Those are like my two products that I will repurchase over and over and over again, just because I like trying new products. I don't have a lot that are like products that I need, but this is definitely one that I would repurchase. This is such a beautiful highlight. And then I have this Fenty Beauty highlight, which again is one that I got for my birthday. I have not used this yet just because I've been trying so hard to use up my Becca highlight. And I've actually even heard that Becca and Opal and this Fenty Beauty and Hustla Baby are like dupes. So I've been trying to use up this broken, what's left of this broken one. But now that I'm gonna get rid of it, I think I'm gonna try the Fenty Beauty one. Next, since we're kind of doing face products, I have this Lancome Click and Glow. It's supposed to be a highlight, but it's honestly, for me, it's definitely more of a bronzer shade. Just, if I can get it to freaking go. I haven't used this in a while. If you have like tanner skin, this would be such a beautiful highlight, but I just use it under my makeup, like where I would do like my contour. It doesn't do like an intense contour for me, but I can't use it for a highlight. Anyways, I'm keeping it because it's beautiful, and I love the idea of the Click and Go highlight. That would be amazing if it were in my right color, which I got this, I didn't choose the color, I got this for free from Influencer. Next, I have this e.l.f. blush and bronzing powder. I love this. I actually forgot I had this. I haven't used it in such a long time, but both the bronzer and the blush are such beautiful shades, so I'm going to definitely be using this more. I also have this e.l.f. shimmery. Oh, and what color is this? This is in the Fiji matte. I also have this e.l.f. bronzer. This is in Sun-Kissed Glow. This is, again, another really nice shimmery bronzer. It's really beautiful. Then I have my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is the old packaging. They just redid their packaging and they reformulated this bronzer to have like coconut in it, and so I really want to get more. You guys, I've been using this for years, and this is a miniature bronzer. This is like a travel size, and this is literally the bronzer I use every day. I also have another one that's another travel size, and I haven't even got close to hitting pan on either of them just because it lasts for so long. But I really want to get the new one, so I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm never going to hit pan on this, but I really want to try the new one. And then I also have this Tarte in Princessa. This is one that I got in Ipsy bag. This used to be one of my favorites, but I don't use it as much anymore. It is really pretty, a really nice shimmery bronzer. And it's really light, which is what I need, especially during like winter months. So definitely keeping that. I also have this eyeshadow duo. I should have put this when I was talking about eyeshadows, but I don't use this a lot, so I think I'm going to pass this along to one of my sisters. This is from American Beauty, and it is in Stone Beige. It just has two colors. This one's really pretty. This one would be nice for like a smoky eye. Oh my gosh, look at that. These are so creamy. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting that because I never use them. Okay, maybe I will keep them just for a little bit to try them out. Ooh, it's like a pretty like shimmery slate gray. Okay, just kidding. I'm going to use this just to try it out, and I'll end up getting rid of it if it's not good. Moving on to face powders, I have this Stellar face powder. It's in Glow 02. It's a little dark for me, but I'm hoping that it'll be better for like summer months. When I get a little bit of a tan. I am keeping it though because it is a really nice face powder. I also have this e.l.f. face powder. Again, keeping this. It's just a really nice, I love this one for traveling. And M Cosmetics, I've hit pan on this. I love this face powder. This is easily like one of my favorite like powders, and this is in porcelain, and I love it. I love this big gigantic mirror that's on it. Next, I have this e.l.f. in the, this is the banana powder. This is not my favorite just because I feel like the yellow is just a bit too yellow for me personally, but I do use it occasionally, so I'm going to keep it. I wish you could buy it in like a mini size because there's no way I'm going to go through this entire thing because I only use it for my under eye. And then the Airspun powder, which is like my daily. This is the one that I use daily, so definitely keeping that. Next, let's do concealers. I have these two Master concealers. These are a couple years old. They're both like almost empty, so I'm gonna get rid of both of these. Then I have this Cosmetics from Michelle Phan. This I'm definitely keeping. It's a really nice concealer. I actually did an entire review on these Cosmetics products, so I'll link it down below if you want to see it. Next I have this Lancome concealer, which I actually hated this when I first got it, but now I am learning to love it, so I'm keeping that. I have this Ipsy times Aurora collab. This is like a green color corrector for like pimples and red patches and stuff. I don't use it that much because I don't really get bad acne, but I do keep it. I'm going to keep it just for those occasional breakouts. Also, a Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is brand new, so keeping that. Did I talk about this? I have this from the Brow Gal. It's just a brow palette. I need to put this down with my palettes. I don't use it that often because I prefer like stick eyebrow, but it is a really nice eyebrow palette. Now moving on to like concealers and BB creams. I have this Bare Minerals Bare Pro. Keeping this, I love it. This Cosmetics, it's a little light for me, but this Lancome is a little dark for me. Let me see the colors. The Cosmetics is in porcelain. The Lancome is in, I don't see a color on it, but it's in 260. So since this is a little light and this is a little dark, I mix them together and it comes out perfectly. Also, this one is, the Lancome is really thick and the Cosmetics is more watery. So when I mix them together, it makes the perfect consistency. Next, I have this e.l.f. It's basically like a tinted sunscreen, and keeping this because I love it. Basically all the foundations I'm keeping. I have this Perlise BB cream, which I don't use a ton, but summer's coming up and I'm probably going to be using BB cream more, so keeping that. And then I have this Advanced Real Moisture Foundation. This is my current go-to foundation. I love this. I think I might even buy a full size when I run out of this one because it's just amazing. Next, I have this IT Cosmetics CC cream. I've only used this once, and it's pretty decent. I've had CC creams that are better. I feel like IT Cosmetics CC creams are so expensive, though, that they should be better quality. Then I have this Makeup Forever. This is empty, but literally, I got this in an Ipsy bag, and I only keep it so that I can remember what color I am. This is my favorite foundation by far. This is the most amazing foundation I've ever used, but it's so expensive for a full size. I think it's $45 for a full size. Just to give you guys kind of like an idea of how much I'm willing to spend on foundation. This IT Cosmetics BB cream I got for free. Bare Minerals and Lancome, I got both of these for free from Influencer. This Cosmetics I got on sale, and so I really don't like to spend a ton of money on foundation. This Advanced Real Moisture, even this I think is like $35 for a full size. This one I got in an Ipsy bag, and so I just don't like to spend a lot of money on foundation. Anyways, I have this I keep just in case one day I do decide to splurge and buy the full size. I know what color I am because this was my perfect color. Also, going back to concealers for a minute, somewhere around my house I have a Tarte, whatever their concealer is, the concealer that everyone's obsessed with. I have that one. I think it's fake though. I got it off Amazon and it sucks. Like either it sucks and it's just an overhyped product, or I got a fake one, because one that I have seriously sucks, and I paid full price for it on Amazon. It's like $35. I splurged, bought it off Amazon because everyone said how much they loved it, and it sucked. Anyways, but my daughter was playing with that earlier, so I don't know where it is. Next, I have these two e.l.f. Mist and Set setting sprays. These are really good setting sprays for the price. I'm keeping both of these. And then next, I have a bunch of these ColourPop setting sprays and priming sprays. These freaking suck. Oops. These suck. These two I haven't even opened because I don't ever use them. I also have this one. Then I have another one somewhere around here, but I only use these to spray my brushes to make my eyeshadow like more vibrant, because they burn the crap out of my face. They are not good at all. I don't recommend buying them. I was so excited for them. I love the idea of a crystal infused setting spray, but these freaking suck. Okay, and then next I have these 3 MAC Prime and Prep. I use these pretty often. I have them in 3 different things. These are the ones that they started out as like just a holiday collection, and now you can buy them as full size and individuals. But I lost my train of thought. But I do love these, and they smell really, really good. And then I have this MAC Strobe Cream, which I actually just started using a couple days ago, and so far I really like it. I just like to put it on under my makeup on days when I don't use a primer. Like if I'm going for a natural makeup look, I'll use this under my makeup. Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer, keeping this, and then Smashbox Primer that I just got recently, keeping this. And actually, you guys, I'm already at like 15 minutes for this video, so I think I'm actually going to do a 4-video series for my next drawer, since this video was just so much longer than I anticipated. So I hope you enjoyed my collection slash declutter, and that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.